Hey guys, it's Sim and this is Wrestling Unlimited. As it seems like two NXT superstars were actually called up to Raw last week, as Mike Johnson of PW Insider writes the following. It appears Julia and Roxanne Perez are being called up to the Raw roster. They each wore, quote, Raw debut patches that will be used by Tops in future trading cards, indicating that their appearances last week were indeed official debuts on the main roster. We're working to confirm that is the case, but since so many have asked, I wanted to address it. It looks like both Julia and Roxanne Perez are being called up to the main roster and being placed on the Raw brand. Now, I've seen a lot of you on social media today going, well, Julia did a thing with Stephanie on NXT. She came out at the end of the show and stared her down. Okay, and do we not remember, well, the whole history of NXT and call-ups? A lot of them worked quote-unquote exit programs after being called up to the main roster. I mean, Sean Spears, or as he was back then, Ty Dillinger, was called up to the main roster and still was down in NXT for a couple more weeks, finishing off his story with Eric Young Insanity that led to a cage match. So we've seen this many, many times where somebody gets called up to the main roster and they got to finish off their story in NXT, do a quote-unquote exit story, as some have called it over the last decade. So it is really cool to see that both Roxanne Perez and Julia are getting called up to the main roster, and we'll see exactly how they're used going forward. We know that Roxanne tonight is facing Rhea Ripley. Let me know your thoughts about these two call-ups in the comments below.